Hey everybody, Boris from Forex. Welcome to the crosses section for December 18th to December 22nd, 2017. And the story in the crosses is kind of very interesting this week because it's really a play on the grander theme we have in the majors of looking for breakouts. There isn't a lot of relative strength, relative weakness stories, but there is some breakout possibilities that I think are kind of interesting. And the most prominent of them to me is the Euro-Yen trade, which really was touted as the big breakout to the upside last week, now kind of looking like a big breakdown to the downside. 34.32 is the range. We're very close to the bottom of the range. And here the trade very much could be a kind of a move to the downside, especially if we don't get any kind of movement in the yen and the euro begins to collapse through the 17 handle. So watching that pretty carefully. Pound Swiss is the next idea. This is really much more of a relative strength trade, or relative weakness in a sense. If the dollar doesn't get a lot of oomph, which means the Swissy isn't going to participate, and cable continues to basically trade down, drift lower on Brexit concerns, we are very close to some serious support levels. A break there really opens up a big run towards the 131.50 level. And the last idea I had, which looks very good to me on the charts, as a matter of fact, to me this is probably the strongest cross trade I have on the charts this week because it's following a classic breakout, consolidation, breakout, retrace pattern, and now looks to be a pretty decent buy to the upside, especially given the fact that we're bearish Kiwi GDP. So there's a catalyst here to drive the Kiwi lower, which gives us a potential here for an Aussie move back up towards the 110, especially even after a very, very strong employment data last week. I really like this from every angle, the technical angle, the fundamental angle, and the price angle. So let's take a look at the charts here and see what's going on as far as charts go. So we can start with my best trade idea, which is the Aussie Kiwi. Here we go, nice consolidation. Then we have the breakout as Aussie kind of becomes relative bid, especially on that employment data. Today, retrace back down, but we have a very natural support level here of 108.50. Obviously, break below that the whole trade is invalidated. But if we do get a push higher in the pair on a sell-off in the Kiwi of weaker GDP, we have a chance here to remount the 110 level. So to me, this is a very nice, clean setup of buying it at a very decent value proposition price here, and maybe worth a shot. Pound Swiss, oh, sorry, hang on a second. Pound Swiss looks to be like on the verge of a breakdown. And this to me is very interesting, especially if we take out the 31.50, because I don't see the dollar Swiss participating to the upside. Dollar doesn't seem to have a lot of strength, even with all the good news coming out of it. And if we get more of a crumble on the cable side, the move here down through the 31.50 opens up a full collapse down towards the 130 level. So this seems to be a very strong downward momentum trade here, as long as we can just generate more of a sell down towards the 31.50 level. And then the last idea, which is really kind of a range breakout trade, is the Euro-Yen. It's been trading this 32-34 range pretty much most of the month of November into December. We're now at the lower end of the range, and the critical question is, where do we go? If we take out the 32s to the bottom, it opens up the run all the way down essentially to 31s to the downside. And this becomes essentially the fact that maybe we could even get a sell down in the yen and no participation to the upside in the euro. One possibility why this could happen, kind of interesting, and something that I think nobody's expecting, is a sell-off in the markets. Everybody's super happy last 2 weeks into the year, markets at record highs, blah, blah, blah. Nobody is expecting a profit-taking rally in the markets. That could really trip markets up and do the exact opposite of what everybody's expecting, create a massive sell-down move here, and we could see 130 very soon just on risk-off elimination. So in some ways, maybe the prices are forecasting to us a possible scenario that fundamentals just are not yet. As always, they tend to be very, very interesting to be ahead of the game. So those are my ideas. Aussie Kiwi to the upside, Euro Yen to the downside, Pound Swiss to the downside as we start the week. I wish you guys the best luck, the best of trading. Boris Schlossberg, over and out.